Hello YouTube, how are you? It's Tim here. Hope you're all well, safe, COVID free, and if you're not, you're battling it well. Well, look at this. This is the reveal. This is a brand new, well to me it's a brand new bike. This is the 2020 Triumph Street Triple R 765. This little bike, well when I say little, this medium bike has got some punch, I can tell you. It's just such a good bike to ride. It's an inline 3-cylinder, 765 cc's, claimed it's about 118 horsepower and 77 newton meters of torque. It's such a tractable bike. It's just, man, it's just so good. It's got fully adjustable suspension front and rear. It's got the Showa big piston forks on the front. It's got Brembo's M4.32 calipers on the front, Brembo caliper on the back. It's got LED lighting all round, so you've got your LED indicators, LED bug-eyed lights. I don't know if you see those, they're pretty aggressive looking. It's like an angry wasp. When this thing starts spinning up in power, it gets sounds like an angry wasp. I've carried these over from my older street triples. These are speed triple bar end mirrors. Took a bit of mucking around to get them on there, but because it's ride by wire throttle, but I got them on there. It's good. What else have I put on here? I've put on a belly pan. Now this belly pan does not come with this bike. You literally have to buy it. The RS version, which is the up-spec version of this, which has Ohlins and everything, and M50 calipers, comes with it, and a seat cowl. So I've got a seat cowl coming, which I will bring to you next video. I've got an extension screen coming because I think that's just a bit too short. The extension screen brings it up to about here, and it's just like a I don't know, plastic screen you can see through. Yeah, freaking awesome little bike. Now with the new bikes, this is Euro 5 compliant, so it's got 2 catalytic converters. So you got the state, like the first one is on the other side, and then there's a second one in the actual bread box you got there. What else? But just LED everything. It's just wicked. These brakes, I tell you, braided stainless steel braided lines. Let's walk around this side. Okay, so we've also got a Triumph. You can see there, this is called, Triumph call it like an IntelliShift or shift assist. It's a quick shifter, but this is a bi-directional one, so you can actually change up and down on it without using the clutch. And the beauty of this is this actually automatically blips for you when you're riding along. It is amazing, but you've got to be over certain revs, else it just gets really clunky. So hello, look at these flies, look at them, eh? They're weird. Hello. And the bees, hello bees. I hate bees. This has a slipper clutch, assist clutch, so look at that, one finger. Amazing. They used to have, in the model previous to this, in the R spec, they had a TFT screen, but they've actually gone back to an analog with LCD, which I don't mind. Not at all, I don't mind it at all. It's a bit noisy, a bit truck. I'm in the middle of the bush here. So yeah, so it's got ride mode. So it's got rain, road, sport, and rider configuration. So the rider configuration basically is using rain, road or sport, but you can adjust the traction control and ABS because it has traction control and ABS. 17.4 litre fuel tank. So you get decent range out of it. It is a thirsty bike though, however. Yeah, but tell you what, just the fit and finish of this bike is premium. So I got this second hand. The guy bought it brand new. They've got a retail now of about 18,200. I paid 14,000 for it, with 7,900 k's when I bought it. Now it's over 8,000. Yeah, so I've got the seat cowl coming, which will be just to replace that. It'll have this piece here, but the rest is plastic, and the screen will come up to about here, which will just fill that front end out a bit because there's a bit of a gap here, which looks a bit like there's nothing there, so it just needs to fill it out. And then that'll be it for this year. I've already ordered those parts, so should be due in the next week or so. What else? They should be So the flies are looking at that because they think it's a bug. Pretty cool. Yeah, so next year definitely going to have to get an exhaust for it, even though this one as a standard exhaust, it's really raspy. Yeah, I'll just crank it up and I'll show you. As with all Triumphs, you have to pull the clutch in to start it as a safety mechanism. I'll put the tank pad on it because it never had one. Okay, bear with me. So you can see there it says Sport. The button here, the mode button, it will go to Rider, Rain, Road and Sport. Pull the clutch in and that locks it in. Alright, so I'm going to bring a lot more videos on this bike because this bike really is a good little bike to ride. So standard exhaust. What a cool exhaust, huh? That's standard. Oh, I'll just turn the lights on again. So this has the DRL. So you've got, and you can see them there. Obviously that one's on. You've got the DRLs here. Now I don't know what this guy did before, but it's got scratches all over everything. So I'm going to actually have to polish those headlights, I think. But you've got the high beam, which is just here. And it has both. And they are, when you get to the right angle, are really, really bright. I don't know what he's done with those lights. They're so scratched. Must have tried to clean it with shitty dust all over it. But yeah, they're cool lights. It's a cool looking bike. Yeah, so there you go. So this is the new toy. So I did get rid of the GSX 1400. I had someone sort of offer me some money for it. They really wanted it. So then I thought, you know what, I'll put it up for sale. And when I put it up for sale, he didn't want it. So then it was up for sale already. And yeah, so that someone bought it, which is good. It's going to a good home. Yeah, they say they loved them. But I loved that big bike, big old girl. But for me, it wasn't a very good rip through corners and traffic bike. So yeah, so I've gone to something a bit smaller. It says 765, so it's almost half the capacity, but it's got no more horsepower, funnily enough, but nowhere near the torque the other one had, only half the torque. Yeah, so there you go. So this is introducing you to my new toy. Hopefully you guys will subscribe, who are interested in these bikes. Subscribe, hit the like button, share. If you subscribe to the channel, it is free. It doesn't cost you anything. I don't expect you to go through to Patreon or anything like that, or pay me for anything, or buy things off me. Just enjoy my content, that's all I ask. If you get through any of my videos and you don't like them, don't just stop them. Just pick up the red banner across the bottom and drag it all the way to the right. So that would be, looks like, so then to YouTube it looks like you've watched the entire video. Alright guys, next one I'll be riding through some twisty roads. I'll see you all there. Catch you on the next one. Bye for now.